Pull up a chair, yeah, look at the plate. You already know it's about to look great. Are you hungry? Let's go. Take a seat, cause everybody knows that Santi eats.
We are seated and we are filming. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another mukbang with your boy, Santiago. Got our hot sauce, got some water, sweet gherkin pickles, and these are all mine. Gianni does not like pickles. He hates pickles, so cheers. I drink them out of the jar. I sure do. Oh. I can't eat too much of that. I have to donate tomorrow, so I don't want to be filled with a bunch of salt. Let me show you guys what I got. So we have tonight green beans, obviously. You gotta get your greens. Spanish rice with red pepper. And I believe, yeah, red pepper and a little bit of onion. Pork chop. Seasoned with pepper jack. Is it pepper jack? Like pepper jack, yeah. Pork. So let's do a little thumbnail real quick. I don't know how I want it, but there's that. Oh, and there's a car driving right in front of the grass. Awesome. So let's go on ahead and eat one of these before we start. Oh, now I'm gonna be crunchier. Do you guys like sweet gherkin pickles? When I was a kid, my adopted mother and I, we used to chop these up and put it in, I don't know if it was macaroni salad or if it was, I think it was macaroni salad. And we used to eat them like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Can't forget your hot sauce. Can't forget your hot sauce. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour it all over. I promised Jonathan that I would do another mukbang. He loves these. So I appreciate it. And everyone else who is watching and liking and commenting, I really do appreciate it, you guys. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if did you guys like hot sauce? I got hot sauce on here. Take a bite. Good, ain't it? It's good, ain't it? Oh, gotta pray over our food. Amen. Okay. Here we go. First bite of the night. Let me see exactly what this is. Hold on, you guys. And then it begins. Peppercorn seasoned pork loin. There. Okay. That makes me feel better. Okay, here we go. You ready? First bite of the night. And cooked to perfection. Oven, 385 for 35 minutes. 40 minutes. I left it in the bag that it came with. It said we can leave it in the bag. I was so surprised. I was so shocked. Ooh, that hot sauce. I'm done. It's good. It's just a tad bit, just a little bit too tough. I may have left it in there a little too long. It said between 30 to 35 minutes. I put it for like an extra 5 minutes. It's probably my fault. But it's still good. Hey. As long as it's edible and it goes down my throat, without me choking, I'm pretty happy. 19 grams of protein throughout the whole pork, and I cut it in half. I'm gonna give Gianni the other half because I know that he likes this. He ain't gonna. Oh, we have no napkins, by the way, so we did do laundry the other day. We go to the laundromat. It wasn't too busy. I'll tell you what though, there are some wild people on these roads. Y'all be careful. It's like everyone always, like they have somewhere to go and they need to be there ASAP. People hate driving behind me because I drive slow. I say slow, but I drive the speed limit. I don't really go 5 miles ahead of the speed limit. I don't go 5 miles under the speed limit. I usually do about the speed limit, which is what we're supposed to do, right? That's why they have it like that. But I don't know, apparently people don't like that. They be beeping their horn ready to cuss me out. I'll tell you what, when we were living in Myrtle Beach, no shade of Myrtle Beach, I love Myrtle Beach, but there was some people who hated driving behind me. I got flicked off, cussed out. I thought one person was going to turn their car around and come at me. Their dad's going to work. Not too long ago, he had put eggs, left them on, I guess, the stove, and he was taking a shower, and I just saw smoke coming from their side of their home. I had to call our landlord. I was freaking out. I have little cats in here that I have to protect. I can defend myself, but when it comes to animals, they can't defend themselves. So of course I had to call the landlord. And I'm pretty sure they knew that I called them, because they haven't really said anything to me. They haven't like said hi or anything. They normally do. It's okay. Okay, let me try the rice. Spanish rice, red pepper. I feel like I'm in a Mexican restaurant. You know when they be giving you that bomb ass rice with the refried beans? Oh, I haven't been to a Mexican restaurant in a while. It's been a while. That's what it tastes like. Green beans. I don't have my seasoning today. I'm running out of it. I want to save it for another meal. I may do that tilapia in the next couple days. I don't know yet. I mean, the fact that people like watching me eat is crazy. But I like people eat. I like watching people eat. It's comfort. And especially when you're in your home and no one else around, maybe you live alone, it's like a comfort, like you're sitting there with them. You know what I mean? But Alright, good. And thank you for pulling up a chair, eating with me if you're eating. No one of these. Don't think I normally do this. These are just my pickles. I don't normally just put my fork in there. Ah! Where are you going, little wiggle worm? It does. Do you guys remember SpongeBob? Remember that pickle guy? You can't go wrong with sweet gherkins. Gianni's crazy. He don't be liking pickles, sauce. He's very plain Jane. Plain Jane. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. Come on, get out there. Yeah, I gotta donate tomorrow. Car bills do too. All these freaking bills. We need to sign into like a petition or something. Or why do we have so many bills? That's where it's like once I'm caught up, cause like I look at my calendar and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm caught up. Yeah, for a week. Next week you have another bill. And now, paying the dang bills over the phone, you're talking to a robot, not talking to a person anymore. So, good luck with that. I was on the phone with them for like 20 minutes yesterday. We had to pay our light bill. And I was on the phone with them, talking to a robot the whole time because I didn't know how to set up my card on there. If your card number is set correct, press 1. 1. And then I just read it out. But this is the way the world's going, so you can't stop it now, you know, it's already here. And if you think about it, it's all been planned. It really has. It has been planned for generation after generation. I can't imagine. I'm 30, right? I was born in 1996. My first ever phone was a flip phone, and I was a sophomore or a junior. I forgot which. I think I was a junior in high school, because that's when I started playing sports. I was playing tennis. My adopted mother had given me her Verizon purple flip phone that I had taken to school. Couldn't do much on it. Not like you can with these iPhones. They were very indestructible though. I will say that. You drop an iPhone, it's pretty much cracking or maybe breaking. You drop a flip phone, it may come apart, but that thing still works at the end of the day. I was in school one day, and there was this one person, I think it was a guy. There was this one boy. He was like, I bet you my phone won't break like yours does, because I had the flip phone, and he had I think he had a Samsung. There was like an Android when those first came out. I was like, okay, let's test this theory. He was like, I bet you that my phone's still gonna hold up and yours is gonna break. I said, okay. So he threw his, probably a crack or something like that. I chucked my flip phone on the wall. The battery came out. The back of it came out. I put that battery back in there and I put that back right back on it, and guess what? I turned it on and it still worked. And it has lifetime. You charge it up. You're on that for, you can be on it for hours. But Damn near everybody has iPhones now, so. And if you have one, they got everything about you. Everything. You can't hide who you are. You know what I mean? So it's always been a plan. I tell Gianni this all the time. It's always been a plan. They've known what they wanted to do from the beginning. The old world that we once knew is no more. I remember the first time the PlayStation 2 came out and the Wii. Remember the Wii? I feel like the Wii was out. I remember being so excited and getting the Wii for Christmas one year. My siblings and I, we probably played on it for a year, 6 months, maybe 7 months max, and then we got bored of it. Then the next thing came out. And now, unless you're a gamer or you can play games on your phone. I downloaded this one app a while ago, and it was shaped like a Nintendo DS. Remember the Nintendo DS's? But on your phone. We got everything we want, everything we need in the palm of our hands. And if you were born when the phones were out, and now that they're so big and normal now, you're growing up with the technology. Like, there's no more kids growing up with no technology, you know what I mean? And I was watching this video. No, it was in real life. Where were we? Johnny and I went somewhere, and there was this little, where were we? The store? I forgot where. But this little girl, we were doing laundry. It was the other day. We were doing laundry. Her aunt, was sitting down. They were waiting for the clothes, and this little girl started crying and screaming on the top of her lungs because their phone died. The aunt's phone died. She said, "I only got like 6% on here. Once it's dead, it's dead. I'll give it to you when we get back to the house," or something like that. And I will say, it keeps the kids occupied, but they have no time to like really get bored. You know what I mean? My nose is dripping. I don't got no tissue. Sorry, you guys. They have no time to get bored. If you were part of that generation, let me know. How was it? How was it to like grow up being like 5 years old and getting a phone? Because I can only imagine. I was playing with Barbie dolls. I was playing with blocks. I was playing with my sister's hair, That's what I was doing. I never seen my first ever, I never held my first ever phone and actually claimed it as mine until high school. That's rare nowadays, And now schools want you to, they want your kids to have a phone. But it is what it is. I mean, we can't stop it, It's here. So get with the program, get with the time, or you're gonna get left behind. Get with the time or get left behind. One of the reasons why I started social media in general. I've always wanted to do social media because I would always use my sister's camera and her laptop, and I'd film myself. But, I never knew how to post on it. I don't think that YouTube was like a big thing or TikTok or anything. It wasn't huge. TikTok wasn't even thought about. But I would do like little skits, dances, and I would just keep it on her phone. It'll be for my eyes only. Well, I tried to make it my eyes only, but obviously my other siblings found it too. But now you see kids all over social media, right? I will say, it's very dangerous for a child to be on social media. However, I see a lot of teenagers making some good money, even kids. Can you imagine being in middle school, making more money than your parents? I would have never imagined that. Oh, I ate all that pork. That was so good. Now that's wild. Being like 13, 12, 11 years old, bringing home the bacon. I mean, can't get mad at it. But now it's like, I swear it's like, kids go so hard nowadays with like their social media and whatever platforms they have. Like they go so hard, but they still have to go to school. They still have to have some type of life outside of their platforms, you know? Like that has to be stressful. I would be stressed the freak out if I was a kid. If I grew up as a child nowadays with my own phone in my hand at 5 years old, I would be stressed out and probably depressed all the time. I grew up with depression, and I still suffer with depression. But when I was a kid, I really grew up with depression. And seeing everything online, it'll get me out of that funk that I may be in. But it's gonna drag me down a really dark, narrow path. I already know. If I had social media at a young age, I already know. I'd probably be the happiest kid ever, but then I'd be the saddest kid ever. I'll tell you that much. So. I'm just like sitting here thinking about it. I don't have any kids. We thought about adopting. What do I look like adopting a child and I can't even take care of myself? Don't ever adopt a child or bring a child into this world if you yourself can't take care of yourself. Just don't do it. They don't need that much. They don't need that put onto them. And I don't see much people talking about that either. People so quick to have children. It's cute, yes, but if you can't give them anything or you yourself mentally isn't right, don't have a child. Please don't. We don't need any more depressed kids. And that's coming from someone who had a depressive childhood. And I don't even think that my adopted parents, I don't even think they got tested before they adopted us. I really don't. I think they kind of just adopted us. I don't think that they went through some type of test to make sure they were mentally okay. I could be wrong. This was back in 1998. But I may be wrong. He was a superintendent, so He had power. And people in power are some of the scariest people out there. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. And the most intimidating. Very intimidating. I feel like I gulp these green beans. Like I don't chew. Just gulp these green beans. I didn't eat all that hot sauce. But hot sauce is so good. And I don't want to let it go to waste. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Wherever it is in your life right now. I hope it was a great one. I don't know how long this video is. I feel like this one's a long one. But this is so good. Another great meal. And every time I go donate, they always tell me that my protein levels, my hematocrit, something like that, levels are good. And I'm like, that makes me feel good. And you're helping family. Like, most of us can produce plasma, but some kids and grown-ups and elders, families in general, just people in general, they can't produce it. So why not help them out? I'm gonna have one more of these and then I'll be done. A small one. Because I'm full, I'm stuffed. So. But, oh, that was so good. And there's still enough for him. Okay, well, if you made it to the end of this video, then you're a true one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure that you have your notification bell so you know when I post again, because I've noticed that I have forgotten to turn on a few of my favorite YouTubers' notification bell button on, and I forget when, and I don't see when they post. So make sure you have it on, and you'll see me once a week, maybe, possibly, with these mukbangs, but I don't want to do it like a daily thing. So I hope that doesn't upset you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a great time. This was so good. I'm getting better and better, I feel like, as my years on this earth continues to grow with my cooking. But I've always like cooked pretty good food when whether it was around Gianni's mom or my adopted mother, but I never got the chance to cook with my biological mother, so that breaks my heart, but hopefully one day. But okay, well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night or rest of your day, wherever you're watching, in the morning, afternoon, night, and until then, cheers. Woo! Bye, you guys. Mwah.